wunderschönen guten Tag, liebe Wrestling-Fans, und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Interview. Wer hätte es gedacht? Hier im Rahmen unseres 16 Carat Gold Tournament Specials habe ich heute, nachdem wir die letzten paar Male die starken Männer ins Rampenlicht gestellt haben, heute eine bezaubernde junge Dame an meiner Seite, die amtierende WXW Women's Championess Iva Kolasky. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. And you?
I'm too, thank you. So, as I told you before, I'm glad that you made it. And what was kind of funny about, throughout my research, I stumbled upon this, how should I say, lovely Cinderella story about a young upcoming woman from Southeast Hungary who was brought to a wrestling event by a friend of hers in 2017. I guess since then, a lot has changed, don't you think?
Yeah, that's totally true, because as the years pass, I'm trying to get better and better by the years. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. What I've also recognized, so I was looking through YouTube and the HCW YouTube channel, and I was trying to find matches of you from your earlier days, and I don't know, I wasn't that lucky. So every time I've found a video where it was like you were competing, it was like you came out with whistle blew and you had this Frankenstein guy do all the work for you.
Yeah, because there is a changing, like usually Hungary, I work as a heel, but when I did my debut, I worked as a face. But HCW is trying to give me a heel character. That's why I have a whistle and the Frankenstein man, and I can control him with the device.
Nice. So I didn't understand anything as I don't speak Hungarian, but during watching your promos there, I obviously recognized that you worked as a heel, and I've also recognized for myself that I don't want to be on the bad end of your favors, so I don't want to be your enemy. Seemed like pretty harsh words.
Okay, I can sell it.
So, as I said before, you were brought like this newspaper I found, which said you were brought to this wrestling event by a friend. Was this your first, or is this your first memory of wrestling, or is there any earlier contact with the business?
No, that was the first time. Because to be honest, before this event, the HCW event, I didn't even know what pro wrestling is, because I wasn't born in the capital city, but in the countryside named Békéscsaba. And in the countryside, you don't have any chance to wrestle or something like that. And if you want to do this, you have to move to Budapest. And the event, the HCW breakthrough, was in Budapest in 2017. And yeah, as you mentioned, one of my friends just invited me. And yeah, I went, and I was just, okay, I just found myself. This is the thing I want to do for rest of my life.
So it was like love at first sight, right? So you were...
Yeah, definitely, in a nutshell, yeah.
Nice. So it was like all the experience in a whole that drew your attention to say, I want to do this.
Yeah, because during my life in the countryside, I did many sports. I did judo, I did gymnastic, I did pole sport, but I always missed something. I don't know what was the thing I missed. But when I did my first training, I just found the thing what I missed, and maybe if I can say that I found myself in this business in the wrestling. And I think this is the one of the most important thing, to find yourself. And if you found it, you can do it with full passion.
Right. Right. So obviously you've been an athlete your whole time, but don't you think that the aspect that was missing was like to getting out of this private zone and to like, yeah, act and don't take things too seriously, like what wrestling has, this dramatic and theatrical aspect.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, these things are totally true, but I think you can't compare anything to wrestling, so it's
right.
such a unique thing.
Yeah, of course, obviously. A few days ago, my lovely colleague Kata had the chance to talk to Dova and Icarus, two handsome gentlemen who I guess had a lot, if not the most influence in your career. So how are the currently reigning WXW World Tag Team Champions doing as coaches?
Yeah, they are just great. They are the main trainers in HCW, and they have the new promotion called Passion Pro. I'm sure you heard about it.
Yeah.
And you have no idea how grateful I am to them, because they help me in everything. So they are not just my coaches, they are more than that. So I can't wish better coaches. They stand by my side. And during the shows, we always record the matches. And after this, we just rewatch it, and they always telling me something. What should I have? What should I do? What should I do instead? So trying to correct my moves, my attitude. Yeah.
So are they like the Pep Guardiola of Hungarian wrestling?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Nice. And from what I've heard, they are also lovely persons themselves. Kata told me she had an awesome chat with Icarus about his cats.
Yeah, he has two cats, Western Gaston, I guess, the Swings cat.
Oh, nice. Those are beautiful creatures.
Yeah.
I just have a little dog that looks like a cat, but what they've also told Kata is that by the way, I love how you called it HCW, like also the vibes and the production and everything on YouTube. It gives me those late ECW vibes. So it's nice that you also call it like HCW. So those two told Kata that HCW is just not about only training the students to be a pro wrestler, but rather making them able to be an independent adult. So could you give me more details into that?
Yeah, for sure. For example, I'm studying law. And when I have exam season, both of them are always asking, how's the exams going? Do you learn this? So yeah, that's why I said they are more than coaches, because they're trying to teach us for the life. So not just the wrestling.
Which is, by the way, I think a great thing to do. And I think this system should be more widely available.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Besides of Dova and Icarus, who influenced you the most in your career by now?
So should I have to choose between Icarus and Dova, or?
Nor besides them. So are there any other persons?
Yeah.
Who...
Yeah. There is one more main coaches called Peter Tihany. He works in WXW as well. And when I started the training, he was my first coach, trainer, and he helped me a lot as well because we will have private lessons, and I attended a lot in this session, and he was the coach who held it, and it really helped me a lot. So he about the moves, about my gear, about my attitude, so all of them.
I've also seen you team up with him in a tag team match, so intergender matches. Is this your thing, or is this something you're intrigued about?
No, but usually I work as a single wrestler. But if I have to work in a tag or a three-way or things like this, I'm happily do this because I love to wrestle. So it doesn't matter to me.
So it's just about the craft and doing what you love.
Yeah.
In the beginning of your career, you competed under, I guess, your birth name. If I hope I pronounced this correctly, Emeshe.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Which literally translates to like a baby nurse or midwife, I guess it is called in English. And I think that's more than fitting to a woman who carries her golden baby tied around her waist, don't you think?
Yeah, but to be honest, Emeshe is a little bit hard to pronounce to the foreign people. And when I made my debut, my name was Emeshe Kolarowski because that's my full name. And my surname is Eva. Yeah. And that's why I choose my surname, and we just cut out a few letters from my surname, and that's how I get my name, Iva Kolasky. Maybe it's easier to pronounce.
Yeah, maybe it sounds a bit more for German ears, I guess, a bit more in the Russian way. So it's like this Kolasky.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have like a Kolarov or Kolarowski, it's you would also already think okay, it's somewhere Hungarian, I guess. But so this would also answer my next question about how did you end up changing your name, but it's just
the
to sound it
spelling
more.
thing.
All right. Nice. Rather than that, was it difficult for you to adjust to German culture or the German wrestling style?
I'm trying to fit everywhere. So when I get to know that I will have a chance to be part of the tapings, I start to watch all the WXW matches. So I just try to catch their style much more than before. So yeah, I'm trying.
So there haven't been many matches I could watch from WXW. So I guess they were all of yours. But I'm pretty excited how it is going in the future. And coming to that, in another coincidence, both you and your title popped up in the wrestling scene in 2017. But whilst the title, let me say, had quite of a roller coaster ride, like not being defended 2 years long, your star has risen to pretty impressive heights. So can we expect from you to elevate the title to never seen before heights and lead it to the right path?
Yeah, this is on my bucket list, to show something more, something special. And by show, I would like to give the audience and the wrestlers something different from me. So trying to develop myself.
So to change or to display many assets and facets of your character.
Yeah, trying to give something new thing.
How does it feel to win this title, this woman's title, the main title of the division, and to lead this division at such a young age?
Yeah, I think it's just surreal. I mean, if I just think about it, I'm sweating because, as you mentioned, I'm coming from Hungary. I'm just an East European girl. I started wrestling in 2018, and it came very suddenly, but I'm really, really happy, and this is a real honor to win this title. And I really love Kelly, Tony Storm, and I watched them like holding the title many times, and I'm just imagine myself how can I hold the title when one day I have a chance to win it? And we are here because I won it, and now I am the one who hold this title, and it's crazy, surreal, and I'm just hoping that this moment never gonna end.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So what I wanted to say is hopefully the next reign, so your reign will last 2 years and not being not defended 2 years.
So.
Another thing is, so you've also mentioned what your goal is with the title, and I think you must have been, or you must have been doing something right. I mean, you're 3 years in with experience, winning this title. It's amazing, but now, especially with Lufisto kicking in the door for the women's athletes to participate in the 16 karat gold tournament, would you consider this a thing for yourself in the next few years?
I wouldn't say a short yes, but a hopefully yes answer.
I think this would be a great addition to the tournament and to the variety.
Yeah.
Many dream matches. But sticking to the present, who do you think, or who is your pick for this year's tournament to win it?
That's a hard question. I would say my trainers. I will be loyal to them.
Nice, and then maybe
and I'm
they
rooting
win
for them.
and they win both, and one goes for the shotgun title, and then the other one goes for the world title, and then whole WXW is in Hungarian hands.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah,
that's the master plan.
Yeah.
Besides WXW, which promotions or countries are you most intrigued about to wrestle in?
I would say England, and I don't care about which promotion, but for sure I would try to how is it wrestler in England. And later, of course, I would like to be in America, but I would like to make it step by step. And maybe if I have a chance, I would love to visit Japan, Stardom especially. So I'm just crossing my fingers and hope it's gonna happen one day.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Besides your wrestling character, I'm also intrigued about to get to know you as a private person. So do you have any hobbies or a passion besides wrestling?
Yeah, it's powerlifting, because next to our dojo, it's like 20 meters away, there is Dover's own gym, and all the wrestlers is going there doing the powerlifting program. And if I can say that's that's my hobby besides wrestling. Yeah, the powerlifting thing.
Okay, nice. I've also looked through your I stumbled upon a YouTube channel of yours, or a YouTube account, and looked up, and you also had PlayStation in there, I guess. So would you consider yourself a gamer?
Yeah, because back in the years, I always played with my brother, and we played a lot on the PS4, on the Xbox, and yeah, of course, I love the Witcher games, the Batman series games, Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed. So yeah, the old good times. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Especially Assassin's Creed is like a series which has dropped in appeal, I guess. So the best times were the Ezio saga.
I'm not sure about that, because I think one of the best part of this was the Black Flag with the Edward Kenway, I guess, the pirate.
Yeah, the Black Flag.
Yeah.
This was one which was driving me nuts, because I was driving too far away in the sea, and the game set an auto save point right in front of or right in the middle of a storm, with 3 battleships aiming at me. So I was like, no, trying to get out of there 20 times, and I said, no,
I feel your pain. Yeah,
I'm not going to play this game again.
I'm sorry about that, and sad.
Thank you for sharing my pain.
Give a second chance.
Yeah, maybe someday. So I guess maybe there is already a remake or something coming. Then I will definitely give it a try. Is there something, I can imagine when you're on the road, is there something you miss or you can't get because it's not available in the foreign country?
What do you mean about this?
Could be anything. Maybe like you say, like Icarus, okay, I have cats, or or you say,
no.
Okay, it's like I'm obsessed with this ingredient, or
I
this
see your
specialty.
point. But no, I don't have things like this, because I live for wrestling, and if I have to study because it's exam season, I will bring the book during the trip, and I can learn. So if you really want to do this, you can do it, and yeah, that's my motto. If you want to do this, you can make it.
Yeah, right. That's a good way to see it. And as you already said, you have no problems to make those 2 worlds, like studying law and doing the wrestling shows and the wrestling training. During those spare times, you can click them together with no ease, or are there also troublous times?
It's hard a lot of times, because I have to work beside wrestling and the university, because I have to practice the knowledge what I got from the university.
Yeah, right.
So it's really difficult, but if I have to choose between to the cinema or between the studying or wrestling, I would choose this wrestling study thing, because if I choose the cinema stuff, that consume my time, and that's why I only choose these things. So I don't do parties or private life, if I can say that. Right. So I'm trying to focus on study and wrestling.
Yeah, I can imagine that there's pretty much not much time left to have a private life, I guess.
Yeah,
besides
but
that.
I like it, so it's not a problem for me.
Nice. And I also like the contrast, like law and wrestling. This is I can really imagine why you need this other side. Because
Thank you.
I come from the same background, so I was working at regional government and also had law books and that stuff, and to get out of myself, to have this like a compensation and balance, I also did music, something creative. So I think that's a very, very big aspect to be happy, to have
But you
like
had
this yin and
hard
yang.
times as well. So
Yeah,
you
true.
know what kind of feeling is this.
Yeah, especially as you said, like this in the books and the practical aspect, it's like miles away sometimes, and it's just from a sober aspect or a thinking, some things just don't make sense, especially here in Germany.
True.
So have you experienced something here in Germany where you say, why do they do that, or why is this so? This makes absolutely no sense for me.
I think the German people is follow the rules. So in Hungary, a lot of people just broke the rules. So they give zero facts about the rules because there was the corona situation. Everything was open, but in Germany, there was a lot of restrictions. So that was a little bit different. But I was like, yeah, okay, I like it. They take it serious.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah.
But they changed their minds many times, and I don't know if you noticed, but there are also differences from region to region in Germany. So every Bundesland, every state is cooking their own soup, and they're doing their own things. It's crazy. It's crazy. Did it affect you much, like the corona restrictions in your daily life and your work?
Nope, because during the pandemic, I was happy because I always find the happiness in every situation. I can do the workout stuff. So there is no reason to being sad. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Always stay happy. That's good.
Yeah.
With the 16 karat gold tournament right around the corner, what are you most intrigued about at the weekend?
I'm excited about everything because just saying that I will be at the event as a wrestler. I can't breathe because it's insane. I think the biggest event in Europe, and I have a chance to being there not just as a fan or a staff member and as a wrestler. It's just one of my dream came true. So I'm just excited. I can't wait to being there, and I'm really prepared for this.
Nice. So I guess the fans will also look forward to see you there. And if they are interested in knowing more about you, where can they find you on social media? Where can they track your career?
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram and on Twitter as well on the name Iva Kolasky. So you guys can find me, both of them.
All right, nice. I think we should come to an end of this interview. And as our guest, I really thank you for your time. And
thank you for the opportunity.
And as our guest, as I said, the last words are yours. So is there anything you want to get off your chest to say to the German wrestling fans? Yeah.
Yes. See you guys at Carat and have fun and stay safe.
That's some lovely words. So thank you again for your time, and
thank you.
fingers crossed for Carat.
Yeah.